Mona Holmes, and I'm the creator of the healthy food blog Cook This, Get Laid. The recipe today is shrimp Fra Diavolo. Even the name sounds sexy. To me it does, at least. And the name Fra Diavolo means brother devil in Italian, and that's exactly what this dish is, Italian at least. It's traditionally Italian, it's nice and spicy, and it's actually healthy, unless you're trying to watch your cholesterol. But it's one of my favorites, and I'm going to show you how easy it is, because the greatest thing about this recipe is that it seems high on the difficulty scale, but it's actually very simple to make. First, you're going to need a ½ pound of fresh shrimp with the tail on, about medium size, not too small. You're also going to need some fresh ingredients, and those include 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped cilantro, 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped basil, it smells so good, 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped oregano. Now I was in the market and the oregano didn't look so good, so today I'm just going to use dry oregano, about ½ a teaspoon, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, juice from 1 whole lemon, and crushed red pepper. I'm going to use a teaspoon, but you can adjust it to however you like. A small whole chopped onion. A can of crushed tomatoes, the best quality you can get, and then a ¼ cup of some nice dry red wine. And you take a paring knife, take it down the back, make a nice little slit, and remove the vein and go all the way down to the bottom, but make sure that you do not remove the skin from the tail. And you keep doing that until all the fish are done. It shouldn't take you more than a few minutes. Take the shrimp, make sure that you rinse it off nice and clean, and make sure that it's nice and dry. Put all of your shrimp on a plate and season it with salt and pepper. Put your pan on the heat, just a medium heat. Make sure that it's nice and warm before you put the olive oil in. Let that heat up just a little bit and cook your shrimp. Make sure that you don't do more than 3 minutes per side, but if your shrimp starts to curl up and starting to get really pink, you know that you're fully done. Flip it, do no more than 2 more minutes, remove those wonderful shrimp from the pan, and set them aside. Now we're going to make that delicious sauce. The pan's already hot, so you don't need to wait any longer. Put in the 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then put in your onion. Start to saute that around with a wooden spoon until it's nice and translucent. Then put in your 2 tablespoons of garlic. Don't saute these any more than 2 minutes, because they're going to start to get a little bit too bitter if you leave them on for too long. You'll also want to put in your crushed red pepper flakes. Then put in the oregano, basil, the cilantro, and let those simmer just for a teeny tiny bit. And now comes the time where you remove that pan from the stove just for a second and pour in your ¼ cup of red wine. Do not do this on top of the stove. I don't want you to get like burned eyebrows or anything. Put it back on the stove, and you're going to let the wine reduce a little bit. Just put your nose over the pan. If you can actually still smell the alcohol, then you know that it's not ready. Reduce the sauce for about 5 minutes or so. And then you're going to put the remaining ingredients in, the tomatoes. And so just stir that all around, let that cook for about 5 more minutes, and that's the sauce. Make sure you taste it. It may need a little bit more of this or that, some salt or pepper. Add in that shrimp. And the fresh lemon